Senator John Barrasso, Republican from Wyoming, joins us now. Sir, I can understand support for peaceful protests. I think that's a good cause. Nothing wrong with that. But I want to hear some condemnation of rioting and looting, and I'm not hearing it, sir.
Well, you're going to hear it from me, Stuart. The rioting and the looting must stop, and it must stop today. These peaceful protests have been hijacked by violent criminals. Look, anybody that saw the video of George Floyd being murdered has to be heartbroken. But anyone who has seen these videos that you've been showing of this wanton destruction and the rioting and the looting knows that those people have no respect for the law. And then to see the defacement of the Lincoln Memorial and the World War II Veterans Memorial and the burning of the church near the White House, know that those are people who do that who are trying to undermine our nation. And that must stop. There will be zero tolerance for that sort of behavior, Stuart.
Well, are the taxpayers of Wyoming going to be asked or told, you've got to pay to repair the damage in Minneapolis or New York or wherever? You think it's going to come to that?
Well, before we get to that point, let's make sure that it is all stopped. And if the president needs to help, make sure that the mayors and the governors have what they need in terms of National Guard, military support to take this violent criminal element and get them off the streets and put them where they need to be. Then the people of Wyoming are prepared to pay for that, Stuart.
How would you assess the nation's mood?
Well, I think it's very sad. It's a saddened day when you take a look at whichever videos you're looking at. You're saddened. You're saddened and heartbroken by the death of a good man at the hands of the police, and you're saddened by looking at the violence and the looting that is happening in our nation by criminal elements who are sent to destroy us. So in either way, I see great sadness all across the country. Obviously, there is always a nation. We are a nation of hope and opportunity and looking to the better days ahead, and we will get there. But today, actually yesterday, was not one of those days, even though it was a day of worship, a day in the churches, reopening of churches, opportunity and optimism, and then to see what we saw again last night, the concerns continue.
Last word from you, please, on Wyoming. I know you're opening up gradually. How's it going?
Well, it is. I was there for the weekend, and last week we did Memorial Day ceremonies in the cemeteries. As you just reported, the rodeos are reopening. People are coming out. It's going very well. The opportunities for America and the optimism of America is strong today, as it always is in Wyoming.
Great to see you again, Mr. Senator. Please come and see us again real soon. Important stuff.
Thank you, Stuart.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Senator.